welcome back to another video. My name is Shontel Renee. If you are new and if you're a returning subscriber, hey y'all, welcome back to another video. So y'all, every year y'all already know, if you're not new to my channel, I like to film a back to school haul. So that's what we're gonna do, y'all. So some of the stores I did go to this year is Ross, Burlington. I went to the shoe stores. We went to a little bit of everywhere. We went to Kids Foot Locker, regular Foot Locker, Hibbett, JD Sports, Snipes, I think that's what it's called. And we did get some things off online, like the kids book bag. I got that from online. But yeah, as far as the clothing, we pretty much went to Burlington and Ross. That's pretty much the store we went to as far as for the clothes, from what I can remember. I think they might have gotten some, like a shirt or two from a couple stores in the mall, but for the most part, the majority of the clothes came from either Ross or Burlington. But yeah, y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what I ended up getting all of the kids. I guess we can just start with their book bags first. Now, all of my kids that ended up getting their book bags from offline. My two older kids wanted the spray ground book bags this year, so I did go ahead and allow them to get it. Usually they get their book bags from Walmart, but if I don't know, my middle two kids, they're both in middle school. My oldest child, she's now 18, she's headed to college, already graduated, so now I still have 3 kids that are still in school. My 2 middle kids, my son, which is going to be 13 next week, so happy early birthday to him. He's going to the 8th grade. My daughter's 11, she's going to the 6th grade, and then I do have a 3rd grader who's 8. So yeah, my 2 older ones, they wanted spray brown book bags, so I did get them too. Originally, my youngest son, he just wanted a character book bag, but when he realized that they had a Sonic spray brown book bag, he begged for me to get it, so I went ahead and got him one as well. Didn't really want him to feel left out. But let me go ahead and show you their book bags and which one they decided to get. So my daughter ends up getting this book bag here. This is a My Little Pony spray ground book bag. My son ended up getting this spray ground book bag. I think it said something about it being a shark or something on the website. But yeah, this is his ones that he got. He's already, oh no, I was about to say he already ripped the tags off, but he stuck the tags in here. All the book bags come with these little tags here. He put his in the zipper. But yeah, he's already been in it, y'all. They were so excited to get these book bags. So this is the one he got. And then my youngest boy, he ended up getting this book bag here. This is a Sonic spray ground book bag. Pretty much the same thing as the other kids. So yeah, these are the book bags they ended up getting this year. I will say, this book bag, these 2 book bags here cost $70, and my son's book bag cost $65. Now, if y'all know anything about spray grounds, they can kind of get up there in prices. I've seen some book bags for like $200, $150, $125, but I told them, I said, hey, if y'all want a spray ground, y'all got to keep it $70 or less. So they were able to find these. So hey, win-win for me. Alright y'all, so I guess we're going to go ahead and move on to the clothes. This year, my kids only got 5 outfits each and 2 pairs of shoes, okay? I'm going to end up having to buy more clothes anyways, especially when the season starts changing, so. But yeah, so every year I tell the kids they can pick out some type of hoodie, zip-up jacket like this one. So my son picked this one out. This did come from Ross. This is a True Religion hoodie. This is what it has in the back of the hoodie. And this is a zip-up hoodie, y'all. And this was only $14.99. What I will do too, if I can, if the prices is available, I'll try to let y'all know how much I pay for everything. I don't know if the kids still have the tags on the clothes or not, but yeah, I'll let y'all know the prices if I can. All right. So yeah, this right here, $14.99 True Religion hoodie, and this is for everything I'm showing y'all now is for my 8-year-old that's going to the 3rd grade. All of my kids, I did pick up some plain shirts, y'all, just from Walmart. The boys, their shirts was on sale for like $3. So I got him just different colors. The only colors they did not have is black and white. Those were sold out. So I just got some random color plain t-shirts that I feel like, you know, he can pretty much match with anything. But yeah, he's the one that got the most because I picked it out. The other kids, they didn't. My son, he didn't really want a whole lot of plain shirts. My daughter, she picked up a few, but she kind of wanted to stick with the color of her shoes as far as the ones that she got. Let's move on to the shirts, y'all. So we end up getting, this is a True Religion black and white shirt. This is what it looks like here. And this is the back. This came from Burlington, and I paid $7.99 for this shirt. All right, this is a Jordan shirt. Just a plain Jordan shirt, y'all. Y'all already see in the back it's plain Jordan shirt. And this shirt was $12.99, and it did come from Burlington as well. This is another Jordan shirt here. This came from Burlington, and this was also $12.99 for this shirt. Nothing on the back. This is another True Religion shirt here. This came from Ross, and the price for this was $8.99. So this is a True Religion shirt. And then it's just a Spider-Man shirt. He still loves Spider-Man and little superhero characters. This was $4.99. Now some of his clothes I did get slightly bigger. This is like some of his shirts are like 10, 12, and then some of his size 8, because I've noticed in the store some of the shirts look like they're kind of small. So I did up it a little bit, but yeah, this is a 10, 12 for him. But normally he wears an 8. So yeah, those are his shirts, his 5 shirts that he got. We're gonna go ahead and move over to the pants. Alright y'all, so I ended up getting these. My son found these, and when he saw, because he's been asking for Nike Tech, y'all, and if you go into the regular stores like Foot Locker or any other stores that may sell Nike Tech, they are very expensive. I'm not paying that, right? So he saw these pants in the store and he absolutely wanted them really bad because he wanted Nike Tech. He actually wanted the set, but I couldn't find the matching jacket, so we just settled for the pants only. The pants here were $16.99. This is it says Nike Tech on the side, and I got this from Ross. Just like little sweatpants. I don't know if he's gonna wear these or not the first week of school. It's still gonna be hot, but I don't know. He may not. But part of the reasons why I did want to get some plain shirts, because I figured some of the shirts that he had, the printed shirts that he had, probably won't match with these pants. So we got another pair of sweatpants, y'all. This one is True Religion, so it says True right here, and then on the back it says Religion. This also came from Ross, and this was $10.99. I don't know, this year the theme, we've seen a lot of True Religion clothes when we went into the store, so you're gonna see that a lot looking through my son's clothes, and as well as my daughter's clothes as well. But yeah, we got another pair of True Religion. These are the True Religion pants here. These pants actually came from Burlington, and they were $14.99. They are kind of on the wide-legged side, but it does say True Religion on the side of the pants right here, if y'all can see it. But yeah. And of course, this will probably go with the black True Religion shirt that I already showed y'all. We just got some plain jeans. These are some Lee jeans, y'all, straight fit. Just some plain jeans. This came from Ross, and it was $12.99. Alright, and then we got another pair of True Religion. This will probably go with the red and black True Religion shirt that I showed y'all. It has the stitching in the back with the True Religion symbol and some red stitching up top as well. These pants came from Ross, and they were $16.99. Alright, so that is all when it comes to my son's clothes. So I'm going to go ahead and just move this over here. Out the way. Alright, y'all, so we're going to go ahead and move on to my oldest son clothes. I'm going to tell y'all right now, he's not really big into the latest fashion like that. He's really not picky. He's like, okay, this is blue, this is blue, this is blue. Okay, this is red, okay, this got a little bit of red, and I'm gonna get this. So he's really, really not that picky child. My daughter's is probably the most pickiest out of everyone. But when it comes to him, shopping for him is very simple, easy, and fast. He just want to pick out some clothes and go. So I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all some of the things he ended up picking out. We're gonna just start with the jeans, the pants, since it's the closest thing to me right now. So y'all, I don't know if y'all know or not, my son really don't like jeans, but this year he actually did pick out a couple pair of jeans, but he is a sweatpants type of person. He don't care how hot it is outside, he want to wear sweatpants. So of course he got a pair of sweatpants. He's seen this little, it says South Pole right here on the side of the pants right here. This came from Ross, and it was $9.99. So part of the reason why I wanted to get, of course, plain shirts is because this right here, because of all this going on, I don't believe he really picked out a shirt that will go well with it. So I wanted to get some plain shirts to be able to go with this design. Like a white shirt would go with it, a black shirt. And yeah, so the white. All right, so like I said, he did end up getting some jeans this time. He's not really a big jean person, but he was willing to get some jeans this time. So we ended up getting some Levi pants. These are the baggy style pants. The price for these was $18.99. And we have some darker Levi pants as well. This is the loose straight stretch pants. This is darker in color. This also came from Ross, and it was $18.99 as well. So yeah, these are the pants that he ended up getting. Alright, and the other two pants are sweatpants again. These wasn't these bad. These pants was actually on sale at Ross, and it was only $5.99. So these are the pants that I ended up getting him as well. Alright, y'all, and then we got another pair of sweatpants. These are Pumas. Blue sweatpants. These came from Ross, and they were $12.99. And like I said, all my kids picked out some type of hoodie. So my son ended up picking this hoodie out. This is also a True Religion hoodie. This came from Ross and it was $14.99. It's nothing on the back, but it is the True Religion symbol right here on the side. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and show y'all the shirts that he ended up picking out. So he ended up picking out this basketball shirt here. The tag, okay, it's right here. This came from Burlington and this was only $3.99 for this shirt. This is a Jordan shirt. We have Jordan up front here. It is black, purple, and white. And then it has this big Jordan picture on the back. I was looking for the price. This came from Burlington and it was $12.99. We have another shirt here. This is a Batman shirt. Came from Ross. This was $4.99 for this shirt. We have another shirt here, Jordan shirt that came from Ross. This is $14.99. And this shirt actually came from Foot Locker. This is I didn't realize how wide this shirt is, but it says that it should fit him, 13 to 15 years old. This shirt looks pretty big, huh? This is another Jordan shirt that he ended up picking out. This came from Foot Locker. The normal price for this was $32, but we did get it half off, so I believe we might have paid like $16 for it, for this shirt. And then y'all, as I stated, I did get some plain shirts. He honestly did not want to get any plain shirts. I grabbed them up anyways, because I figured for those pair of pants, like I said, that he don't really have a matching shirt to go with. His next option could be just to wear plain shirts. So I did get him 2 shirts that came from Walmart. So yeah, that is all that I end up getting for my son for his back to school clothes. Let's go ahead and move on to my daughter's. I gotta pick up her stuff from over there. Alright y'all, so my daughter had all her stuff in her room, so she kind of got it organized in a certain type of way, but hers are kind of mixed up. I think she kind of organized it with the pants and the shirts together, how she want to wear it for back to school. So her shirts and pants are going to kind of be mixed up together. So I'm just going to show y'all how she had it set up and then just keep it like that. So the first thing that I seen is that she did get a couple shirts here up top. This shirt here came from, and I think she ripped off all her tags on her clothes, y'all. So I don't think she have any tags on her clothes. So the prices for her stuff, I'm probably not going to know what it is, because so if I remember where she got it from, I will say it, but I doubt I'm going to know how much everything's going to cost. But this shirt, I believe, came from one of the shoe stores. I don't know if it came from like JD Sports or Snipes or something like that. But this is the shirt that she ended up picking up. This shirt here. Now I know that for a fact this shirt actually came from Kids Foot Locker, because that's where I got my son's Foot Locker shirt from. And this shirt was also on sale. And it was about $17. Both of their shirts was like half off, so it was about $17 for a shirt. So she ended up getting this Jordan shirt. Alright, she also ended up getting this little skirt as well. Yeah, she ripped off all the tags. She was not playing. But yeah, she ended up getting this skirt. I believe she was gonna wear these 2 as an outfit. She had already tried it on and everything. She also ended up getting this shirt. This is the same shirt that my youngest son got. I don't remember how much it was, but it did come from Ross, I believe. So yeah, the same True Religion shirt as my youngest son. This is what the back looked like. She also ended up getting some True Religion pants as well. It looks like this. Okay. It has a True Religion on the back of the pants, a symbol. She ended up getting a couple plain shirts. She might have only got 2. Same thing came from Walmart. These did come from the junior section. I thought she had got a white shirt as well, but maybe she didn't. So we got a black and pink plain shirt. And she also ended up getting like a little jacket as well. This one says love with a flower in the corner. And then on the back it says God is good all the time. I thought that is so cute. Yellow and pink. For the most part, like I said, her clothes did come from Ross or Burlington. We got a couple shirts from the mall. Oh, this is a white shirt. I just knew she did get a white shirt, but yeah, this is a white shirt she also ended up getting from Walmart. Another pair of True Religion pants here. It has a True Religion on the pocket and then the symbol here. And then it does have the True Religion little symbol at the bottom of the pants as well. She got this 2-piece set. It is pink. It comes with the zipper hoodie. And so she also ended up getting these pants as well. This came as a set. Yeah. Right. This shirt actually came from the mall. What store did it come from? I cannot remember the store. I can't remember the store it came from, y'all, but it's a store I never shopped in before, and we just kind of went in there to see what they had, and so she ended up picking out this graphic shirt. I know this was $10, y'all. This is a Scarface shirt, and this is what it looks like in the back. And then the last thing she got is these pants. I believe these pants came from Ross. If I remember correctly, I believe they came from Ross. I'm not sure of the price, but yeah, they came from Ross. All right, y'all, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to their shoes, y'all. As I said before, everybody got 2 pairs of shoes, so let me go ahead and show y'all what I ended up getting them. We're gonna go ahead and start with my oldest son because his shoes is right here, and he already took them out the box. So I don't know where the box is at, but they're right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all what he ended up getting. All right, y'all, so his shoes is, he wanted some Asics. These are the same shoes he wanted last year, but they was completely sold out. So he could not get them, so this year he was determined to get them. So I got him the black and silver Asics. And then he ended up getting some of these Nike Dunks, or they're called the Air Jordan Nikes or something, because it does have the Jordan symbol in the back. I don't know the name of these, but they look like the Nike Dunks. But they're the Air Jordan ones. But yeah, he ended up getting these ones. As you can see, he's already put them on. The shoestrings and everything are all loose. So yeah, his favorite color is blue. So he wanted a pair of blue shoes. But yeah, these are the ones he got. Y'all, I don't remember the exact prices of everything, but out of every my kids had a $200 limit on shoes. They are not to go over $200. And for the most part, they did good, but my daughter did end up going over some. With both of his shoes, his came up to $165. So I believe these was $85, and then these was like, I can't remember. I feel like it was like 60 something dollars. I don't know exactly, but they was about $165 for both of these shoes. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to my youngest son. Y'all, he was dying to get these Uggs, y'all. I don't know why he wanted Uggs, but he kept on saying, I want Uggs, I want Uggs. So we went ahead and got him Uggs. So let me go ahead and show y'all the ones that he picked out. All right, so these are the Uggs that he wanted so bad. We got these Uggs. Oh, they just come with some all black shoestrings. But yeah, these are the shoes that he wanted so bad. So we did end up getting these Uggs. We went to JD Sports for these, I believe. And y'all, I'm not quite sure how much they were. But he did stay under budget, under the $200 budget for his shoes. I think both of his shoes came about $170 something for both of his shoes. So he did stay under budget. But he got these all black Uggs. And then he also ended up getting some Dunks as well. These are the Nike Dunks. These are actual Nike Dunks. Those are the ones that my son got with like Jordan Nikes or something. I don't know the name of these shoes, y'all, so don't give me a lying. But he ended up getting these shoes, y'all, the red and white Dunks. Next we're going to go ahead and move on to my daughter's. She ended up getting these Jordans. She looked them up and she said they were the Easter Jordans that had came out earlier this year. Lots of pastel colors, so that hence why she got the yellows and all the bright colors in some of her clothes and the jacket. But yeah, she ended up getting these. The other pair is here. Like I said, she slightly went over budget a little bit with both of her shoes. And then she also ended up getting another pair of Jordans. And I believe I showed y'all already these shoes, but yeah. In one of my other videos, when we actually went shopping in the store, she ended up getting these Jordans. I don't know the name of these Jordans, y'all. I'm not a Jordan person, so I don't know all these different shoes. I don't know all the names. I know the kids like them, and they're expensive, y'all. But yeah, these are the ones that she ended up picking out. But yeah, y'all, that is it. That is all that I ended up getting for this back to school shopping, y'all. I have yet to get their school supplies. I still have to do that. We still have another week and a half before school starts. So that is the next things I'm going to be getting. This year I did not get lunch boxes. I may end up grabbing, well, so far I have not gotten lunch boxes. So I may end up grabbing some when we go get the school supplies later this week. But I don't know. We'll see how that works, y'all. But yeah, that is all that I end up getting from today. That is all that I end up getting my kids for back to school. So y'all, let me know, what did y'all end up getting y'all kids from back to school? Did y'all have a budget? Was there a limit? What stores did y'all go to? And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed today's back to school haul. If you did, please leave a like. Also consider subscribing. And I can't wait to see you in the next one, y'all. Bye.